So people, ManRat here, coming there with a video. This time we are going to be making parathas. For that, first you need the chakki atta flour. This one I'm using the Sujata brand. As you can see, this is 100% whole wheat flour, so it's good for you. First, take the atta or the flour, mix it with the water and make it into a dough. And the dough should look like this. It should be stringy but not sticky. So you have to knead it a little bit because it has to be nice. Once that's done, make it into a golf size, a little bit bigger than a golf size ball, and let's continue. Alright, on the surface, put a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick. Take your golf sized ball, flatten it initially with the knuckles like this. Once you flatten it, you have to straighten it out. For that you will need this, a rolling pin. Alright, once you have rolled it out like this thin, I don't know if you can tell this or not, this is about 2 millimeter thin. Just flatten it up. Once you flatten it up, you need to take some oil and put it in the middle, just a little bit, and then spread it. You can use a spoon for this, or you can use a hand. Use the back of a spoon or a tablespoon and spread it out as fine as you can. Once you do, what you need to do is you need to now fold it in. Let me show you how to do that. Take this, it's really complicated. Take this, fold it down, and the reason for the spreading of the oil, that way it doesn't ooze out. Fold it one way, fold it the other way, fold it the other way, and fold it the other way. The reason why we are doing this is that it actually expands and turns into a square, like a perfect little square. Now we need to dust it with flour and also make it thin. There you go, that's done. And yes, it's going to be a little bit of a mess, but be a tidy chef, clean up after yourself. So there you go, this has been rolled out. As you can see, there's a little bit of oil. Now what we need to do is we need to put it on a tawa or a flat iron skillet. So let's do that. By the way, the skillet that I'm using is from my grandmother. This is about 150 years old history, and it still continues like rock solid. So right now it's on medium-high heat. We're going to put the paratha on it and we're going to dry bake it initially. So let's get that started. And there you go, the paratha is on it. It's on medium-high heat. We have to let it on for about 30 seconds or so. You'll start seeing the change of color take place. You'll start seeing that these things are going to start bubbling. Once that happens, we need to flip it. So until we don't flip it, let it steam. You'll see the steam coming up a little bit. You can turn up the heat just slightly, make it a little bit higher than medium, and it'll speed up the cooking process. So what you need to do is pick it up, just rotate. Don't try this at home if you're not comfortable at doing it. So let's continue. Alright, at this stage, we just need to take it and flip it. Look at that flipping action. Now you can see some of these areas are like bubbling up. Now you take your olive oil or your ghee. Traditionally you use ghee, I use olive oil, and just spread it right in the middle. And once you spread it in the middle, now you need to take your spoon and spread it around. And don't be shy. Okay, this is not going to break, it's not going to hurt his feelings. So just spread it properly. Once that is spread, if you need a little more, just dab it on. Carry it along. And man, if you had smell-o-vision, you only could smell this. Okay, now we need to rotate. Boom. Now the layers that we had formed are going to come in. And now you just need to bake it. Just rotate it once again. Turn up the heat so it can start becoming golden brown and delicious. Keep on rotating it so it doesn't burn. Look at that. Take a little bit more oil, the areas that are dry. Basically everything needs to be wet. And don't worry, the 2 or 3 drops of oil, yeah, it's going to take this, but clean yourself up. Keep on doing that, and soon this thing is going to be ready. Alright, once this becomes this much, this crispy, you can even hear the difference. Just keep on rotating like this. You need to get the other side also, just like that. Once it's done, get it with some Indian curry. Indian people don't eat curry technically, but get it with any veggies, any dal, any dahi, and you'll be set. Do leave the comments if you have any questions. I'll feel free to answer them. And again, enjoy it, try it out, let me know how it works. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys and gals on the next one. Later, people.